Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains, MLB The Show is on the air. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Colorado Rockies. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Pittsburgh, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Now a bunt attempt here. Murray comes up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. These Rockies, Harold, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Polanco around first, heading for second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Now at the plate, Brad Miller. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped weakly to the right, but that one rolls foul. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Those 2-out hits are so big. They're so valuable. And to have a 2-out double, now you got a chance to drive in a run and get on the board. But it looked like you were going to get nothing.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Polanco is on his way home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and hit back to third. And he's safe.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 55, Josh
Bell is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 3-0 now.
3 balls, no strike.
Here's the 3-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. And the second run will score as well. And he'll get in there safely. Coming to the plate now, Adam Frazier. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Hara is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, David.
Swing and a little tapper. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Here's a high pop-up. Cervelli has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Nolan Arenado. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Arenado.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kiermaier on the run. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he is into third with a 2-out triple. Here's Carlos Gonzalez trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. And Harold, as we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon, they'll look to make it in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Hit sharply on the ground. Bell scoops it up, and they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. Digging in now, Austin Meadows.
Leading off for
He's hitting
Pittsburgh,
just above the banner
designated
300
hitter,
mark on the season
Austin
coming into this one.
Meadows.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Pitch popped up. Arenado is there for it. Makes the play, one away. Here's David Freese to stand in. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded now by Arredondo. He's out. Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Murray is there, and they breeze through this half inning. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. The average for him entering play here is in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
And the sinking fastball called strike three, and that's out number one. Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie Murray. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. A windup and the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. In there, and it's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Out of play. Runners on first with one down. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding in, Gerardo Parra. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And he takes ball one. Ready with the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Stepping into the box, Jose Lobaton. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. This one's flared toward left center. Frazier ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Kiermaier.
Pulled toward right center field. Dahl will back up and put this away for a long out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a drive out to left center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, and this is dropped at third base. Here's Gregory Polanco. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Polanco
started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Working for the punch out and the offering, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
now batting
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Miller. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Oh, that liner drilled the pitcher right on the mound. Fortunate. Ready for another chance. David Dahl, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, David.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Now at the plate, Charlie Blackmon. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Stepping in, Nolan Arenado. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Here's a look over to first. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Throw over to first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now. So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. And that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Kiermaier. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
First baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Here comes the first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Parra has a read on it. 1 down. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Story into shallow left, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Striding in once again, Austin Meadows. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch in. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Oh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Safe to say he was fooled by that pitch. He was completely off balance in every way.
Little tapper down the third baseline. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
First baseman, number 33.
Now batting, Eddie Murray. He's set. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Now the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
In is Gerardo Parra. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Slice down the left side, but foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. This is grounded foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. No runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermaier calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Up next for Colorado.
In now, Jose Lobaton. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Fielded by Freese. On to first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends. Here's David Freese to stand in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
David Freese.
Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. The 0-1 on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cervelli.
Ball. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Number 21 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the
Chopped in front of home plate.
Number 21.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more. Corey Dickerson. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Line to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
David Dahl.
Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Kiermaier is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Designated hitter, Charlie Blackburn.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Gregory Polanco. They'll try and get things started. As we begin inning number 6, Sean Rodriguez will grab a bat.
Number 3, Sean Rodriguez.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Riding in once again.
Second baseman, Brad Miller.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 55.
Ready once again, Josh Bell. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hit hard to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Ready for another shot now, Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And ready for another chance, Carlos Gonzalez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Story. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Oh, it looked like he was towing an anchor there, 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
First baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
Eddie Murray is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still pretty.
And he runs out of gas between bases. Stepping into the box, Austin Meadows. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Kyle Lewis.
Pinch hitting for Pittsburgh, number 5, Kyle Lewis.
Brian Shaw will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Line drive to center field, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. Digging in once again, David Freese. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. The next 0-2. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Push to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And late reactions, and they got him. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down. That is a tough pitch to lay off. It looks just like a fastball. You're down 1 and 2. You think he's going to challenge you with the heater, and he pulls the string, and he laid off it. I mean, the delivery looked like a fastball. Great eyes.
Arenado in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
DJ LeMahieu.
Into the windup and the pitch. A little tapper. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. In is Gerardo Parra. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Kiermaier to the track, to the wall. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Lobaton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 gone. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder. And some action now in the Leak gets the sign. First pitch on the way. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Ready now, Corey Dickerson. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Corey Dickerson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Might have been ball 3 there, but he couldn't resist trying to pull that thing. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sean Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And another foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Josh Harrison will get the call to hit.
Josh Harrison.
A cold strike on the inside corner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Hit to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Charlie Blackmon. Now.
For the Rockies. Designated hitter.
And the pitch.
Blackmon.
Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Here's Nolan Arenado. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And the slider tails outside for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive some.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
In now, Carlos Gonzalez. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that's the third out. Josh Bell the next to hit. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Here's another 0-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Jordy Mercer will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Carlos Estevez enters the game with 1 gone in the top of it. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 1-2. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Hard hit ball to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Kyle Lewis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A shot down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. He's through first and hustling for second. Around second. He's on his way to third. Throw won't get him. Here's David Freese to stand in. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. 1-1. Here it is. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Wade Davis takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 71, Wade Davis.
Francisco Cervelli is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping up now, Trevor Story. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Rodriguez. 1 down. Striding in, Eddie Murray. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Line to the right side. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is